You want me to tell you? Because I'm telling you right now, it's a bit hardcore. It's a bit hardcore. I don't mind telling it the story because, again, I'm not naming anybody. I'm not naming the person. I'm just stating fact. No, first, oh, for reals, dude. So I had this guy, right? And listen, I want to say it's not my fault, but it's kind of my fault. So there's this guy that comes in, right? And he's a bit weird. And when I say he's a bit weird, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but maybe autistic, maybe on the spectrum, right? Super nice guy, super cool, decent human being. Nothing bad to say about him, but he's a bit on the spectrum. He's a bit weird. So he comes to the stream and he's nice to me, and he keeps on talking to people, right? And at first he's gonna talk to people, right? So for example, if I have Butler in the stream or have Janice, the two of you are more like, hey, I'm gonna be speaking to the rest of the stream. I'm gonna be speaking to the rest of the people in the stream, right? Which I'm super grateful for because again, it's not we're multiple people in the stream. It's not only two people. So let's take advantage of the fact that we're a lot of people, right? But with this guy, sadly, he would actually like at people, at this girl. Oh, how you doing? And at first, it was really inoffensive. But what I learned after was he had those girls on social media, which is like Instagram and things like that, right? Which again, I don't think there's a problem with that, right? The goal of a stream is to be social. The goal of a stream is to be surrounded by people. Like for example, on a Friday evening, having a nice stream, having a little fun time party is always fun, right? Yes, we're playing a game, but you guys are watching a game. It's like watching a movie on a Friday. It's super nice. So the guy was DMing people, right? What I didn't know is I had a couple of girls in the stream. Right? And back in the days, I want to say I was popular. I wasn't that popular, but I still had average a 15-20 people, right, per stream, which was great, which was phenomenal. And then a lot of the girls stopped showing up, and at first I was like, oh, maybe my content isn't it's too genderized because I do swear, I do burp, right? Maybe it's a bit too brute for them, right? And that's life. But then one of the girls that I used to talk to, she came to me, and that girl, like, listen, I'm not gonna lie and say I have my favorites. There's some people I'm gonna see that are gonna come in the chat, and I'm like, I'm really happy to see them because it's people I see often, it's people I know, it's people I talk on a daily, almost basis. I swear to God, bro, I swear to God. And this girl, she texts me at 2:30 in the morning, right? And to be fair, we're living in different country, so it's different time zone, and I get that. And she's like, dude, and she tells me I'm really uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I actually wake up because, again, like, I love you guys. I really do. I love being social with you guys. I love having you guys in my life. I'm extremely lucky that I'm to be surrounded by positivity. But I feel like me being surrounded by positivity is because I'm spreading positivity. I feel like I need to keep on spreading positivity just to be, you know, it's you get what you give. Put out something in the world and you'll get it back. If you're a negative person, you'll attract negative people. La da da, blah blah blah. You know the drill. And so this girl, she texts me, and she doesn't text me. She never texts me to ask me for something, but now she does. So I don't care if it's 2:30 in the morning. I wake up. I'm like, hey, let me rock a piss. I'll take a second. I took a coffee. I was getting a wake up, and this girl, she tells me, hey, I'm really uncomfortable. And I told her what's up. And this dude that's been in my stream, that's a bit on the spectrum, right? Again, super nice guy. He actually made an OnlyFans. And he was selling it to the girls. He was saying, hey, for you it's free. Come on my OnlyFans. I'm naked. And he would tell a lot of the girls that. Now, again, it's your body. You should do whatever the fuck you want with your body, right? But if you're making people uncomfortable, then it's not better. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. And I'm like, dude, and when I heard that, I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I'll be completely honest, I didn't react badly at first. I started doing the tower thing, working on the tower, the 3 towers, I should say. Yeah, but what happened is I didn't pay attention to it a lot because I was like, okay, well, and there's also a problem here, which is, again, the biggest problem I'm feeling here is that dude came in my DM and actually talked about wanting to unlife himself. He was sad, right? So we've all been alone, we've all been to dark places. I don't think the fact that he was texting those people is, I think it was more out of loneliness than being a creep. So I was like, okay, well, I understand that the way he's acting isn't proper. I understand that the way he's acting isn't
and we'll do them for a small
it's not a good way to talk to people, right? But at the same time, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to the guy. I will make sure that this doesn't happen anymore. And you know, it's a small thing. It's a small. It doesn't really matter, right? It's a small incident.
I'm buying this because of
So then, me and Cappy, that you guys know Cappy because she's another regular in the stream, and I talked to Cappy, and like, it's funny because Cappy, she would work and she would listen to stream, and she came often, and then she stopped coming, and then she would still DM me, but she wouldn't come to the stream. So I'm like, dude, we used to talk like in person. Why do you insist on DMing? And I don't care if you come to my stream. I'm not asking people to come to my stream. I don't give a fuck if there's 50 of you or 1 of you. I'm still super grateful, right? So she keeps on talking to me, and then I asked her, what's up? Why don't you come to the stream anymore? Then it's okay, because if you want to talk, it's better here. I'll have more time for you, because back then I used to only stream. Because I was only streaming, I would do 10 to 12 hours a day on weekends, and on weekdays I would do 6 or 7 hours. So, and it's not so much that I don't like texting, but if I can talk to you about doing content, it's better. It's better for me. I think it's better for you because I'm answering in real time. It's not like, oh, did they see my text? Did they see my message? Right? It's better for everybody. For DMs, I'm like, dude, I love talking to you, but I could be making content. I could be talking to you, but I need to stream, right? And I don't certainly have a lot of time when it comes to that. Now I'm less stressed because I have a nice backlog of videos. My YouTube is at 25,000 videos, so yeah. Even if I take a couple of days off streaming, it's not a big deal, right? But then I was like, dude, is everything okay? And she told me like, oh, I'm uncomfortable in your stream. And I said, why? And then she told me that the same guy got into her DM, telling her that if she wanted to, he'd make the OnlyFans free for her. So then there was 2 people. So then I asked people that used to come to the stream, ladies, said, hey, is everything okay? Did he talk to you? I'm having this guy who talked to inappropriately to a lot of my viewers, and he was like, dude. And a lot of them said yes, he talked to me, he DM'd me. So I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude. What have you done? And then I blocked him. And then he got really mad at me because he said, hey, I never did anything to you. And it sucked because technically he didn't do anything to me, right? And it sucks because, again, this is such a hard thing to do because guy actually came into my DM and said, hey, I feel like unliving myself. I don't feel like living. And he was going through shit, right? And again, I feel the need to say, to me, he never did anything wrong. He never was inappropriate. He never said things that made me uncomfortable. Again, I was a dude, so maybe that helps. But I had to block him because he was being inappropriate with my female viewer. And yeah, pretty much the hardest thing I had to do, not the hardest thing, and it sucks because a lot of girls were mad at me because, it's complicated. It's complicated. Like, I'm very, in a day-to-day basic, right? I'm very brotherly towards people. Very brotherly. I try to be like a big brother because I'm older, right? In my life, I was extremely, extremely, extremely lucky. And I want to say again, extremely lucky. Oh, I forgot to put a clip. Fuck's sake, Inky. I got extremely lucky. I had amazing people in my life who guided me. I had people that acted like a big brother to me. I've had people who took me under their wing to give me advice. I've had people literally go to bat for me and actively like spend time of their life taking care of me. Trying to give me the best advice, trying to make me be a better person, right? And I'm extremely thankful for that, but I don't feel like this is something that is in a lot of cases. A lot of cases, you got people that are lost souls. And it sucks because sometimes it get me in trouble because I'm too nice to the wrong people. But again, I feel like since I was lucky enough to have people in my life, I have to be that person, right? I'm gonna sound like a fucking narcissist, but like when I grew up, one of my role model was fucking Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park. One of them was Rich Piana. One of them was Robin Williams. And all of those people are dead, right? And I feel like I was so lucky to have them growing up. The people don't have them. And it's not necessarily about you having this. It's about passing the torch. Is you had good role model, they're not here around. You have to better your society. You have to be better for everybody else, and that's becoming a role model. It doesn't matter if you're a role model for one person or 20. It matters that you're doing a positive change in society. I said he wasn't a bad person, but yeah, right, exactly. And it sucks because you're absolutely, what you just said, Janice, is perfect. The way you said it is perfect. He's not a bad person. Oh, Sparta. Love that. This is Sparta, bro. Yo, when I'm gonna be hitting 300 followers on YouTube, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a 10 hours videos on reacting to This is Sparta. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. Fun fact, I had this sound alert when we got 300 followers on Twitch. When I got it, I know that the sound alert doesn't work. You see, when I'm trying to do stuff, it doesn't work, dude. I need the best mods, dudes. I need the best mod. Wink, 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 wink. Janice. At least your role model is not Andrew Tate. Like guy nowadays are crazy who have him are. It's tough situation because there's things that he says that I agree with. There's things that he says that I understand where he's coming from. Do I think that that everything that he says is good? No. Do I think that there's a way he could say things? What gets Tate in trouble is the way he says things. He's very unapologetic. He's very set in his way, right? And I feel like there's a reason why he's like that. There's a reason why he's in his way, because he needs the message to be precise and concise, which is okay. Like, this is your choice. But again, if your message is bringing people up to bring other people down, if your message makes anybody feel uncomfortable, then it's a bit of a problem, right? If you look at people that I said, if you look at other role model, like for example, Chester Bennington, which is again the lead singer of Linkin Park,